Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I'm Nye.
I'm Mako. We're still in our... I've lost track of how many long runs we've had now.
Plenty.
Choose from these options.
We're not even shooting for a high score. We just want...
Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Unpleasant.
Oh, the game is taking the piss.
This...
What do we got down there? Blacksmith Gratitude, Oracle, Ambush. I can't. I would love to go for Blacksmith's Gratitude, but I can't. I gotta leave. We gotta move on.
A voyage across the ocean.
It really sucks if I have to miss that. Lose 10 max health, that's fine. Just a standard shop. I'm still not... There's still no healer. This is fine. This is fine. Not a big deal.
And your single-minded purpose. The same singularity of
Okay, well, I'm taking a little bit of damage. Still pretty okay, though. We're gonna lose 5 max health, whatever. And lose 1 equipment, which was a ring. I didn't see which one it was. Okay, we're gonna lose 11. We're gonna lose some health here. I'm gonna have to fight. That's fine. That's an easy fight. Not a big deal. The downside is that I'm gonna end up spending 30 gold to get 10 food, and it's only gonna last me 5 steps. I want you to hit me. Hit me. I want them to be casting the range attack because I get money off of that.
Right.
I might be able to get benefits. Yeah. Come on, someone. One of you. Thank you. And he fizzles because he hit a wall. Wow, do you suck. Like, you are the worst mage. Okay. And this one did lines. You wanna... Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Do one more time, please. Come on, one more time. That's not what I wanted you to do. That's like a different spell entirely from what I wanted you to do. Okay, there you go. Okay, that should be all... That should be the max amount of money I can get from this encounter. He's gonna die pretty much instantly as soon as he stops this spell. There he goes. Okay, I got my health back. Yeah, this is a thing right now. And I'm still not allowed to... Remember, I'm also not allowed to sell anything at the moment. So I can't get money back from that. We got a bad set of stuff. Anything here that's worth anything? No. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and buy 30 food. And that's gonna be about all I can do right there. It's gonna last me about 5 steps. I'm curious if there's even a healer in this deck. Now we got Cursed Gambler we have to deal with. I'm gonna decline. And he stole some of my food. Great. Helpful Priest sells me some food. Good. Not a lot, but... Elder Lizard, we do have ore for her.
This could work in our favor.
Not very much, but hopefully she'll actually give me food cards. Gain 10 health, didn't help me at all. Gain 15 health, still not helping me. Gain 30 gold, somewhat helpful. Gain 1 gold. Yeah, that she did not help at all. Okay. So, I'm going to take 10 damage on the next step. We just lost 30% of our gold. Oh well. Still no healer.
Good grief.
Yeah, the game is like...
I hate to say this, but I'm rapidly approaching the point where I'm guessing we're just gonna keel over.
We're gonna kill over from starvation, and it's simply because I've had no way to get rid of this curse. Like, it has nothing to do with my ability to play the game, it has nothing to do with anything like that. It's literally just this curse, which refused to go away. Which, it really sucks when that's the case, when you're gonna lose, not because you played badly, but because you were literally given no way to stop the thing that's about to kill you. And that mage teleported before I was able to kill him. Yeah, you know, this feels like one of those runs where you'd swear the game was intentionally trying to kill you.
Well, you know, at least when this game is trying to kill you, it's honest about it.
Yeah. I need to get away from that arrow trap. These guys should go down pretty damn easily. That one's down, and that one's down. Okay, I don't think there's much of a chance of us actually getting much out of this, but I'm kind of hopeful. 2 gain cards plus 5 max health. That's great. Give me
extra health.
No, still no food.
It's only a respite.
I have to go left. Surprise portal. Okay, that's not bad. Lost some equipment from it though.
If only
Apprentice is gonna want me to do something. I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm actually gonna. That's gonna kill me.
He's
I'm dead.
he's mocking us.
Yeah. That just killed me, by the way.
Wait, why are you...
Unless this gives me... I have to try this, because I'm dead otherwise. Of course he gives me a blessing. Okay, we just died.
I would feed you if I could.
Jack.
I cannot
Like, that was just...
any more than in my
That was literally just the game said you will not win. That was an actual long-term smite. I couldn't win. There was no way to do it, because there was never a single, call for the priest or call for the healer.
Back so soon.
I am really curious if there was even one in the deck.
There is one in the deck, but I don't think we've ever
It's
seen
not guaranteed. He shows you what shops he put in the deck. I had 3 normal shops. So he's about to do this, he's about to do the shops. So this one only had 1 travel with the priest and 1 traveling healer.
Nor are you the first to play.
Okay,
2 tinkers, a mage and 2 tinkers, from what I could tell. But
yeah. So it's not a guaranteed thing. You're never guaranteed to get that. As far as I'm aware, I might be wrong on that, and if I am, someone will tell me. But that was just completely dickish. Those are the types of deaths that I feel dissatisfied with the game. Because it doesn't feel like there was any way I could have, like, done anything about that. Like, there's an argument to say, like, maybe I shouldn't have fucked around so much on previous floors, but that only cost me maybe 2 to 4 food at a time. So what you're telling me is 1 or 2 steps more would have saved me. And with no foreknowledge there, that doesn't feel like an argument that is possible to be made. It's a shame, because we did have basically everything we needed. We also, you know, we were disallowed the opportunity to sell anything very early on in the run. So there's no way I could have gotten more money than I actually had. Okay, Ring of Gluttony, we'll take it. That's gonna, if I actually do get the magical murder weapon, that will help to charge it. The Maiden, we'll go ahead and ask for supplies. I remember earlier on in the series, there was a guy who was saying that, you know, thank God someone understands that if you have food, or if you have money, you don't have to, like, max out on food. And it's like, no, man. When you get to, and keep in mind, this was back when we were doing, like, normal runs. But in Endless, like, no, man, you make sure you have food as much as possible, because it's just gonna get worse. Okay, I do have the Jack to contend with. Not too worried about him. After all, it's only a Jack. I think maybe the only Jack I actually, like, really worry about is the Jack of Plague, just because of his unblockable string of attacks. And even still, I mean, that's just... Okay, that's a thing that happened.
Wow, first time I've seen that happen to someone.
It's
Well, at least someone that's not me for
there
once.
is no there's no option to turn that off either, which drives me nuts. Like, it's just, hi, you haven't done an antivirus check in 10 days, so we're going to get in front of anything that you're doing right now and tell you about it.
Have you heard the story that apparently they're going to be making the Windows 10 upgrade turning it into a recommended and therefore mandatory update without like
They better not.
with like sometime next year?
I did not hear that, and they better not, because that actually... Oh, good. There's the guild ring. Okay, that's a hard choice.
What's the guild ring do again?
20% discount on everything.
Ooh, that is actually pretty good.
I'm gonna go with the guild ring. 20% discount on all shops and services. It's not just the shops. It's also shops and services. So this means that it's 20% discount on buying and getting rid of curses. 20% discount on healing. 20% discount on food. It's a pretty hefty discount. So that's better than having the Kraken Claw early, in my opinion. I could just buy the Kraken Claw. Like, the guild ring is fairly rare. And I have a weapon. And it's pretty excessive. 20% off is a pretty good deal in most cases.
Why else would they keep doing it in Steam?
We're going to leave those on top, because I want the King's Ring. You know what was also depressing with that last round? We had the King's Ring. But I didn't die in combat.
Yeah, it can't protect you from starvation, unfortunately.
Yep. So there's the exit right there.
As each card is
So we'll go in this direction.
As each new
Treasure chest, not bad.
That we learn something about ourselves.
That's something we didn't see last time.
Yeah, we did.
About you, at least.
I kind of blitzed through it, and I got, I nailed both events, but we did see it last time. I think this is gonna be a mimic, though. No,
Nope.
interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go for that one. Hooray!
I was saying nothing until after you opened it because I was going to make the comment that your luck with those has not been great lately. So
Yeah, I got it last time. So all that money could be helpful, but we have not yet seen a shop. Hopefully we'll see a shop on the next floor. I would love to make this money go somewhere. I'd love to see the Master Ring just early, especially with this 20% off. Because that means the Master Ring's only 80 gold. So it pays itself off, like, that much faster. And if you can get a long-term prospect going, like, the Master Ring not only pays for itself, but it'll pay for itself, like, 8 times over. And that's on a bad run, like, a not good run. Would you stop doing our range attacks? You're being obnoxious. Okay. Cut you in half. Butt flap. Found it interesting that one of the most requested, most requested anythings for Hand of Fate and for the sequel is female characters.
Way to deal with those annoying ranged opponents, eh?
really?
Yep. Has been actually since beta. One of the most requested things. Immediately got our King's Ring and got the Occult Ring, so now we deal more damage. Nice. Yeah, the Hand of Fate devs made it pretty clear that they were unlikely to be doing a female character in Hand of Fate as a base game in Hand of Fate 1 because all of the character model is like edited for every single item you can get equipped, and it's a tremendous amount of work for a small team. So they were unable to include it because it would have put them set them back like 6 months in development, something like that, in order to actually do that, to add another character model, even one more character model. Because they'd have to edit everything. Every armor would have to be updated, how every weapon is held, things like that. It's not as simple as, you know, adding boobs to a character model. So, on the Hand of Fate request thread for Hand of Fate 2. That's actually one of the requests. It's very interesting how much that gets requested. Now, I know our Barbarian here is not the most attractive person in the world, but... maybe at all. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who are attracted to that rugged look. I'm not going to say rugged good looks, because that just... I don't think that qualifies. But, yeah, I'm just going to stop that line of conversation. So I do have the arrow cutter. I think it's a terrible item. Because it gets rid of every range attack, but how often do I have more than one range attack coming in at once? And
never, pretty
much. I have
to
also activate this arrow cutter. So wouldn't I also have a shield that I could just block it with? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the use of this item is. Unless you can activate it without having to activate it like a standard, like every other artifact, you have to actually manually activate, and there's an animation for it. And if the animation doesn't go through, it doesn't activate. So unless the arrow cutter does not require that, there's no point. Unless you somehow don't have, I actually want that on top. Unless you somehow don't have a shield, I guess. Angry Guildmaster. I'm just going to humbly apologize, and he beats the crap out of me. I only humbly apologize because I accidentally pressed that button. Okay, we got a lot of money. Could I get... I really... The only shop I don't want right now... Actually... No, I want all the shops. Any shop. Just any shop whatsoever. Fine.
I say that I created this game.
Okay, so we're going to be able to get at least get rid of our curse.
I do not know who created it. I merely perfected
So that's a thing. We're just going to combo our way through this. I have a bouncing bat, or I have like a trampoline beneath me, and also that was bullshit. I countered one, the other one hit me. There were two attacking at once. Oh, that's unblockable. Okay, let's get on my spring shoes again. I have springy shoes that allow me to make prodigious leaps. Prodigious leaps! That sounds like it needs to be some, like, new indie band. Hi, have you met my new indie band, Prodigious Leaps? It's been a while since Trance made that joke, so I thought I should make that one.
Prodigious Leaps is my Led Zeppelin cover band.
Yeah, there you go. There's so many good jokes in that direction. Wow, these guys are... Oh, right, I have blunted aura. That's right, my attacks do less damage.
As far as curses to have, this is not one that we can... This is not one that we should be complaining about.
This... I was gonna say, just this combat is lasting forever. But I get to Prodigious Leap, so... I am getting hit a fair amount by the leap attack, though. They have Prodigious Leaps, too.
So, are you looking forward to the next Final Fantasy, to the FF14 patch?
Haven't paid any attention to it.
It's due in a week and a half, so...
I might have to go look. I haven't actually touched the game in about a week and a half.
Really?
I
would... If you get the opportunity, don't forget to log in and do the Halloween stuff.
I did the Halloween stuff. So I did the Halloween stuff. I enjoyed it. It was kind of... there. It wasn't. I'll be honest. It wasn't an amazing event.
No, it's not. It's not amazing, but it's there. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because I have a friend who's just recently started playing. I need to grill them for details because it makes references to the event that was held last year.
I'm sure you're great.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling.
Well, there's a character who talks to you as if you knew, as if you know, if you did the live event last year, you do know who they are, and
Yeah.
they'll speak like that. And Final Fantasy XIV is actually very good about acknowledging that sort of thing. So I'm wondering what it's like for
I
people
did
who
notice
didn't.
that the game.
Delving now.
I didn't notice anything special, honestly. The game is very good about acknowledging that you should know this character. Like, if you did, there are certain times that you'll do a quest where,
Games aren't designed.
like, you'll do a storyline quest where in a place that you should have already been for another quest, and characters will acknowledge that you were already here, and you'll get a slightly different experience than someone else did.
If you have any points in Rogue or have done any level with a bit of the Rogue story, if you do a large there's a portion of the main story that takes you through that area, and they'll acknowledge you.
I didn't see that one. I'm trying to remember which one I did. I know that there was an Arcanist one that showed up.
Arcanist.
Or are you talking about Tataru? Are you talking about her thing?
No. It's sort of near the end of the 2.3 when you're sort of dealing with I've forgotten her name now. Ninja Lady.
Oh yeah, Lady
Yuguri.
Yuguri. That's it.
Anyway, no. If you've done any degree of sort of the rogues levels, when you have to take her to see some people in Limsa, they recognize you.
Right.
They'll treat you. Now, I've not done it because it's not the class that I have any skill in.
Yeah.
But supposedly, if you have anything to do with Dragoon, by the time you reach Heavensward, there are some pretty major sort of
I
points.
did hear about that. And then also, there's a moment where one of the side NPCs, Tataru, who is the one NPC in your band of heroes who does not have any fighting skill whatsoever, for a short period of time, Tataru is really upset that she is not a hero, doesn't have any major fighting skills. She gets very upset about this, and she spends some of the main storyline at the beginning of the expansion is all about trying to help her through this, and you kind of follow her around. She tries to decide what she's doing, and in one of the events, she went to where my main class starts. She joined my original guild, my original class, and there was a special comment made by the guild master because I had mastered that class. And so I was actually, damn, as usual. I was actually really curious if the comments, if her choices in what guild she goes to is based on what you started with.
What guild did she go to for you?
Arcanist, because that's where I started.
I started as a pugilist and she went Arcanist.
Okay, so it is Arcanist then. Yeah, so she tries to do the Arcanist, and she tries to do the Arcanist, like, original job quest, the first quest you do at level 5. And, the Guildmaster sends you to oversee her doing it, and then says to me, because that was one of the classes that I had done, that, you know, you should probably go oversee this because you already know how this goes.
Yeah, he did say that to me because I'd already done some in Arcanist as well.
Yeah, so if you've done Arcanist, so if you've done that, it you know, it makes a comment, which is still really cool. I really appreciate that that aspect of it.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Yep.
Where your peace begins again.
Okay, we got Wheel of the Gods. Thankfully, we did get rid of Cursed Luck.
Like all games, touches on that true death, however. For a life must be lost.
Got it.
And lost for all time.
So what's it going to give me? Food is now equal to health. Great. Feeling remarkably like last episode, last run. In that regard.
A choice. Select your desire.
Ooh, damn. Gonna get 2 pain cards. Lose 5 max health. That's fine. Lose 5 max health. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Kraken Unleashed, fantastic. So we're gonna go get our Kraken hat.
It's a relatively good thing to start on.
Unfortunately, I am gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight it kind of as normal, and that's a little bit annoying. But you know, I'll live. I wish I could hit it right here. I don't know why it doesn't let you. Because it is poking its head into the standard fight area.
And it's about to bring an electrical thing
Yeah,
down
well,
on
it's
you.
bringing it right behind me, yeah.
I find it funny that he's foaming at the mouth with electricity, and yet it's his tail that spears down.
I don't know. I did notice that the electricity does harm enemies. Because one of the lizards I was just dealing with did walk through it and was temporarily electrocuted. Okay, so that was pretty easy. I don't expect the Jack to be hard at all. I've got the feeling the King is going to annoy me a little bit. So we'll go ahead and fight the Jack real quick. Try to stay out of the way of that tail, which is going to stab right there. Oh, Hag's Raps is doing its thing. There we go. Okay, yeah, see, look, the electricity actually killed the Jack for me.
Nice.
Yep, unfortunately, electricity is going to be right where he's going to be. It's going to be a little bit hard to get my hits in without taking damage. Did take about 15 damage there. Not a huge problem. Oh, well, I was hoping I could hit it with a life steal before it left. Yeah, it's good to know the electricity can damage the enemies. I know that some of our viewers have been really surprised that enemies are hit by stuff like that. So it's good to know what does and does not do those effects. Okay, that's going to hit there. I was hoping that would hit the King. King is super slowed. This is Hag's Raps just being amazing as usual. King just died. Just in time, too. Electricity is going to be there. I'm not going to be able to deal with it, so we're just going to kill this guy real quick. Luckily, the electricity was out of the way. Kraken's going to die real good. And we are going to move on. Okay, so I was a little upset that we did lose the last run, but we're already off to a fairly decent start on this one.
We've got a good thing going.
It's decent. I'm not going to call this the most amazing run ever, obviously, but we do have a decent run going on here. Got a maze of traps. We do have a Tinker to the right, or maybe that's a Jeweler. I think it's a Jeweler to the right. So I'm really hoping we're going to get a lot of gold here so I can maybe pick up the Master Ring or maybe something else of equal value. I don't know how lucky I'm going to be on that one, but, you know, I can hope. Oh, I just ran into that. Okay. Luckily, we are very, very fast. I really wish when the trap hit me that because the Kraken helmet, the trap blew up. That'd be fun. 2 equipment gain cards. Nice. I guess we'll pick up Thunderstrike. I'm pretty okay with that.
As pleases you.
And draw 3, select 1 to keep. Bashing Ring, Explorer's Helmet, or Huge Hammer. Bashing Ring is probably the worst option out of all 3 of these, and yet it's still the best option for me. Okay. So Traveling Jeweler, we may get jumped here. Yes, okay. That's fine.
Do we have the Ring of Reward?
No, unfortunately. That's one of the things I would not mind seeing here. Oh, I do not want to dive right into that. That was really bad. Dove right into that trap. Okay, I don't know what happened to the third mage there. Oh, he's dead already. How did he die?
Misadventure.
Yeah, pretty much, apparently. I don't know how he died, though. That's a bit odd.
Reminds me of I've been playing a lot of Destiny lately, and I've been trying to do some of the PvP stuff. Because there's some stuff that you can only get by doing the Crucible, which is their PvP matches. And I managed to have gain a kill in a manner that completely negated their it was a kill trade that completely negated their
Killing streak.
That will help you.
well their gain on me, because I threw a grenade that went off like on them and me at the same time. I get the kill for killing them, and I die of quote misadventure unquote. Like, this wasn't even intentional. This is just like what happened.
Interesting. Soldiers on leave. I'll give up my helmets. Yes, I'm giving up the Kraken helmet, but oh well.
Why are you giving up the Kraken helmet?
Food.
I'm sure you are grateful.
Just lots of it.
You,
I was
sir,
also
are,
hope. Yeah.
you, sir, are certifiably mad.
Yeah. That's true. Also, I don't know if you saw, I did pick up the Master Ring.
I did not see, but that is still good.
I am already picking up... Okay, this should just flat out electrify everybody. We're in water. This is Thunderstrike. Everybody should be electrocuted. You shall be dead. I am Thor. Hear me roar.
We'll take some aspirin.
I had a person. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I mentioned the fact that that Thor is now a woman, and his immediate thought was, "Damn it, Marvel! They ruin everything." And I'm sitting there going, "Wait, huh? What is your opinion on this?" It was such a weird thing to hear. Like, I guess that's a response you can make, but
It's not a... I was going to say, it's not a small change, but it shouldn't make any difference.
yeah, I mean, great. Thor has boobs now. How does this affect?
It's for one thing, like, by the very nature of the way the Thor character is designed, she is qualified for the job.
Yeah. Good question. If I could only have one of these rings, do I want any of them? I kind of want that one.
Interesting choice.
Anything I want to sell? No? Okay. So I did pick up the Ring of Reward just now. So I have the broken combo. We're pretty much there.
You are in a good place now.
We're in a pretty good place for now. You know, it could get worse. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for us today. When we see you guys next time, this floor. We'll see you soon.